We're here at Headline Filters and I'm with Gary, who is the senior machinist and programmer here. I'm really excited about this next video because, Gary, you've worked alongside White House Machine Tools, you've invested in 3 Biglia machines and you absolutely love the machines. Let's start from the beginning. Why do you love them?
Well, compared to the old machines we used to have, it's a complete step forward, complete game changer. Totally different way of how we used to do things, and it's a big learning curve, but it's a good learning curve, can't fault that. So yeah, and it's just completely changed how we do things from how we used to. So.
Well, I know that you worked alongside White House and they worked with you creating turnkey projects, and they've worked with you the whole way along from the order of the machine, well, pre the order of the machine, all the way across to the delivery of the machine, the switching on, the training. Let's get into this because you've gone for the twin spindle single turret machine. This is your third one, so this is the largest one of all. So talk me through this.
Yeah, we basically we needed something that could do our larger components. We're talking 4-inch diameters through the spindle, because a lot of our work is increased massively in diameter amount. So how we used to do things could have been 3-4 ops. Yeah. Now it's done in one. So, and the time saving, and it's just unbelievable.
I often say this, and you do hear this, it's not just the time, and I know you'll know this watching, but it's the accuracy, and it's all the niggly bits about having to change, you know, you've got shift changes in there, there's a lot more that goes on, you know, to it when you're going from multiple ops, that loss of accuracy, damages and everything, coolant, everything. And I know that one of your colleagues has already said, you also feel that because it's one op, a lot of your inserts and the tips are lasting longer. Yeah,
that's right, and it's not just the one op, it's obviously due to the machine as well. I mean, I can't fault the Biglias, they're so rigid. The stability is unreal. You can take bigger cuts, faster cuts, you can run tools faster. Obviously, the Biglias now have Y-axis, which is the first time we've ever used a Y-axis on the turning centre. So again, that's opened up all our operations to enable us to do everything in one. So I never used to do milling. That's a new thing for me. Obviously, having the Y-axis and the full C-axis on both spindles, yeah, it's been great, and it's just so great to put a blank bar in and get a finished product out. So, and then compared to how we used to do things, some cycles could have been, especially for this one. Yeah. This is done complete on this job. This was 4 ops. Wow. And in total, probably about, if you added all the times up, about 30 minutes, and plus all the setup times, it's 9 minutes complete off this machine.
I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, so there's no errors. Obviously, one setup comes off finished, the accuracy's there, speed's there, the power on the machines is great. I mean, there's 38 kilowatt motors, so the driven tool in 6,000, plus we have geared motors that can go up to 12. So yeah, can't fault it. You can just chunk through that, no problem at all. So, and that's obviously that's aluminium. We do 316 as well, and again the time saving is probably a third of how we used to do stuff. So.
I mean, it is really incredible, and you know, some of the brands that you were using, the software and everything like that, you've really thrown yourself into this. I know you've used Fanuc, but they do Mitsubishi as well.
That's right. Yeah, we're all Fanuc on the Biglias. I used to use Fanuc years ago on the Kumas, yep. But that was about 15 years ago. So some of the screens are still familiar, but yeah, it's a big changeover from what we used to use. We still have a couple of the older machines, but they will be gradually being replaced. So.
And I know your service has been brilliant. I know they say it's a bit of a family situation, don't they, White House?
Yeah, White House was great. You can't fault White House. I mean, from the initial first meeting, they explained everything, ran through everything. We sent them some drawings. They came back with some times. We thought, nah, that can't be right, but yeah, it is. So yeah. The service from them, actually, if there's any issues, not a problem, just ring them up, they're on the phone. Can't sort it out over the phone, the engineer can be here either the same day or the next day. So, yeah, any little niggles, oh, please, yeah, especially with, I've got to mention Nev. Nev's my little guru up there, so any issues I've got, I can ring him up, sorts me out. So, he might call me a few names, but yeah, no, he's all right. Yeah, Nev, he's great, yeah, can't fault him at all. No.
Gary, you've been brilliant. Just to finish off, why would you recommend the Biglia machines?
Well, it's too much to say really. Speed, rigidity, power. I mean, accuracy. I mean, especially for jobs like this brass job. This brass job, at 6 minutes. That was 3 ops. You go on an old turning centre. Then you go on a mill. 2 ops on the mill, 2 ops on the turning centre. Because the old machines are only single spindle, single turret. So on this, 6 minutes, that's done complete. It's just, I can't fault it. I mean, it's the accuracy's there. We can hold 2 microns all day long. So,
Gary, you are such a happy man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. And maybe, you never know, you might have to get another one, another toy.
Yeah, there's talk about getting another one. So
We'll just find out.
yeah, it'll just turn up on the doorstep one day. So
For Christmas. Thank you, Gary.
thank you very much. Cheers.